Hi guys! So today I want to talk about a topic that I absolutely love, and I'm sure it comes as no surprise that I am quite obsessed with social media. And so I wanted to talk about a conspiracy theory that I thought up myself that I am super proud of, and I want you all to know about it too, just in case you have similar experiences, and that is the TikTok beginner blow up conspiracy. Now, TikTok is one of the newer social media platforms. It is a video sharing site, a bit like Vine, but you have longer to post videos, and you can either do videos with your own voice, or there are trending voices, songs, everything that you can use as well. So you could do like lip syncs to certain movie quotes, or you can even do a dance. Like TikTok is big for dances. Now, I got TikTok a while ago and I started using it as just a viewer. I wasn't a creator. And then end of last year, I really got into creating TikToks. I kind of saw it and thought, well, why aren't I doing this? Like, I saw TikTok as a platform that is still growing and still has a lot of chances for smaller creators. And so I thought this would be a great place to cross-promote my other social medias like YouTube, for example. And so I would follow people on my new TikTok. So I still have my private one for liking all the videos that I enjoy, but I have a new TikTok where I watch other people for inspiration and see what other creators are doing, and that's where I also post my TikToks. And this is where it gets interesting. So when I started on TikTok, quite a few of my videos went semi-viral. They got a few thousand views, and within one day at a time I was getting 200 follows a day, like absolutely insane growth, insane numbers. And these videos did really well. And what I noticed was that these videos were all viral videos. So they were videos that were growing, like sounds that were growing, and people were watching a lot of them because they were new and exciting. And so I was posting these videos and they were also getting a lot of attention. So I thought, okay, continue with that, and I started following the trends and looking at other sounds that were also trending and would save them and make videos on the weekends as I do. But this is where it gets interesting. So I gained about, I think I was around 600 to 800 followers at this time. I'm currently just over 1,000, and I started posting TikToks that I thought were relevant. I was seeing them on my For You page, I was seeing them on my followers, I was seeing a lot of people using these sounds, so I thought, okay, I'll grab my piece of pie of that as well. And they bombed. They did really badly. One that was absolutely huge on TikTok, so much so that it had moved over to the Twitter sphere, I got like 60 views on. And yet my other videos that weren't as big on different social medias and stuff like that were getting thousands. And that made no sense to me. And so then I started thinking, does TikTok view me as a beginner anymore? So these other videos that I was posting were still when I was in my heyday, like they gave me a lot of followers. And so my follower growth changed, my follower count grew, and maybe TikTok thought, oh, she's doing that fine, she doesn't need the extra attention, the extra boost from us on our side. And so when I started doing these other viral videos, they just weren't getting the same response because less people were seeing them, because TikTok wasn't pushing them out as far. Now, I work for an online retailer, and it's knowledge that once someone has made their second or third purchase, they are more likely to continue purchasing with you. So for example, say you shopped at Primark and you shopped there once, but then you went over to New Look and you shopped there once, and then either of those shops you could go back to because you've only shopped there once. But say you decided, I'm going to go back to Primark because it's a bit cheaper. Because you've gone there again, you're more likely to continue going there rather than going back to New Look. You're more likely to continue to shop there. And so what if on TikTok, they blow up your early videos. They make your early videos really interesting to people. They push them out to more people to get you to continue to go there. Because say you have a week's worth of content that all goes viral and suddenly you've got 1,000 followers, why would you give that up? You think, this is really good engagement, I can keep this engagement up, and you would keep going. And even if then TikTok decide we're not going to push this creator out anymore because they've gained so many followers, and we're going to look at other TikTokers instead, even if your next videos don't get as much engagement, in your head you are wired to think already, well, those videos did good, so I can do that again. I can make those videos again, but better. And so even though TikTok doesn't give you as much exposure anymore, you're still going back because you have that buzz of it happening the first time. Like it doesn't matter that 2 or 3 videos did terribly, because you've got those 1 or 2 that did really well, and so you know you can do really good TikToks. And I think this is how TikTok gets you. So you will post your first video and it might get a few views, you might get a couple of follows, you might get a few likes, like depending on what hashtag you use and stuff. Like if you know what you're doing and you're posting with purpose, then you should do quite well. And then yeah, you use a viral sound and suddenly everyone sees you and you're like, wow, this is incredible. And then the next day you do it again and it does it again, then you get more likes and more comments and more views, and you get that buzz of excitement, of recognition, of growing on a social media. You might have had Twitter for 10 years and still only have like 2,000 followers. You might have done YouTube for a year and only have 94, like as of time of recording this.
I just want to interject at this point and say thank you for getting me over 100 subscribers. This is absolutely insane to me, and I am so thankful for every single one of you. You don't know how much this means, and as a creator that is creating exactly what I want to and not following any trends or doing things that I wouldn't normally do and just being my authentic self, it means the world. So thank you so much, and let's try and hit the next milestone. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
You might have struggled with other social medias in the past, but because TikTok is new and TikTok is able to put their time into new people joining it and people who have a drive and clearly want it to work for them in more than just a hobby sense, they're prepared to push you up to make you stay. And so I really believe, based on how I have done on TikTok, that they entrap you when you start posting by making your early videos go viral. And then once they've got you, they don't care anymore because they know you're going to stay. Why would you leave? Why would you amass 1,000 followers and then never post again? What's the point in that? Why would you do that? You wouldn't. You'd want to keep it growing. And so TikTok is using you. You might feel great that you've got thousands of followers and hundreds and thousands of likes and whatever else. But at the end of the day, TikTok is all about numbers. It's a numbers game. And so if they can make you think that you're going to do really well on TikTok, you're more likely going to stay. And I've noticed it with my side TikTok where I don't upload. When I go on there and like go through my For You page and be liking stuff and finding funny videos and that, it will constantly be like, create a video. And it's like, I don't want to create a video. Like, I'm happy here. But on my other side, because I have like 200 in my drafts at the moment, I always like stockpile TikTok, so I always have something to post even if I can't film. Same with my YouTube. They don't push it as hard. They're not so much like film a video. They just sat back, let me do what I want to do because they know I'm going to come back. They know I won't let go of those 200 drafts. They know that I will consistently be posting every day at midday like I have done since October. You know, they have me. I'm entrapped. And I think it's so fascinating that that seems to be how it works for me. But then what does that mean for other TikTokers? So I think this is a blessing and a curse. And I call it a conspiracy because none of this is proven, but based on my findings, I really do believe it's true. But say you want to get into TikTok for whatever reason, you're really into it and you think I could do good on this social media. You make an account and you start finding sounds and videos that you enjoy, you start liking things and you create a few videos. When you upload those videos, if you know what you're doing in terms of a marketing sense, because I have seen some small creators not have this same buzz because their videos aren't very monetizable and aren't very good, no offense to them, but they aren't. If TikTok can see that you know what you're doing, they're happy to push you out because then you'll come back. And the second you come back, they'll push you out again, and then you'll come back, and they'll push you out again, and then you'll come back, and they won't push you again because you're already there. You're already entrapped into their social media and you're already going to use them. And the more users they get to keep, the more advertising they can get, the more they can sell advertising, so the more money they can make. And while you're happy in your little bubble of 1,000 followers and making TikToks that you love, they're the ones that are really cashing in because you'll keep coming back. And you might never buy from the adverts that you see, but that doesn't matter to TikTok. they're still getting the money for the advert being shown. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And so I think it's a very clever model, but I would say if you're going to get into TikTok and you see this beginner boom, please tell me, because I'd be really interested to see if other people have experienced this too. But if you're going to experience this beginner boost of getting more views than your average video, don't let it excite you too much, but also don't let it dishearten you. The main thing to take away from this conspiracy theory is numbers aren't everything and attention isn't everything. From strangers on the internet, there's more people in your life that are more important than random people. And so even if one of your videos does do bad, don't give up, because your next video could do great. And that's how TikTok grab you. They're like, do you want these views? Do you want these views? Come back, come back, come back, come on, come get the views. And it sucks, but it's so clever. And I think another thing as well is don't get disheartened. I put up a video a couple of weeks back on TikTok and it got a lot of hate, a lot of hate. And I just saw it as extra engagement. And the second I told the trolls who were trolling me, because one of them followed me and they were like, oh, you're so ugly. And I was like, if you think I'm ugly, why are you following me? And another troll responded saying they just want to see what you're gonna do next to take the mick out of you. And I just replied, well, it's all engagement, so I don't care, I'm still growing. And they didn't respond to that. They literally didn't say a thing because they didn't want to give me more engagement. So even if people don't like what you're putting out or you're concerned about what people might think, just think you're doing it for you, and as long as you're happy with your content, that's all that matters. But I would love to know if you have seen this TikTok beginner boom conspiracy, because I do think it's real, and I think it's a really good business model that maybe other social media platforms should take on as well. Like, I'd love to grow quite quickly on Twitter and then see it die down a bit. That's fine by me. I'll still have the followers, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, I have a link in my description of all my social media, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, as I've talked about it a lot, then please do. I post every day at midday because I just find it so much fun. And yeah, I'd love to know what other conspiracies about TikTok or anything that you find really interesting, but this was one that I thought up myself. I hadn't seen anyone else talk about it, and so I was really excited to make this video to let you know about it too and see if you've experienced the same thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you next time. Bye!